A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Coach Heupel before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteers offense who will have the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff to Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Running inside, it's Jones. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The run inside. It's Jones. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. They'll try it over the left side. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk. And off to Jones. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jones. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Saw a spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
Running inside, it's Jones. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jones. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Jones. Ripping off a pretty good chunk. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's caught. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And I feel like they kind of needed that play right here on third down, man. They've kind of struggled. They've had to punt several times this football game. They've already dug themselves a hole. Maybe that will give them a little adrenaline shot. Maybe that can give them some momentum moving forward. They got to have something. They need a spark to get back in this football game.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Running inside, it's Jones.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. It'll be a run on third and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Jones. There's some room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking a deep shot. Pulls it in on the right. Touchdown ball. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Arrington. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Running inside. It's Jones. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time.
Might have a chance. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job.
The Volunteers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Rudolph. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Jones.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Smith with the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Vols are rolling down the field. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Smith.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Crosses the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Open on the left side is Smith. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes a catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it as we get a look at the stats. time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Volunteers will try to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And off to Jones. Here's a little room there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Vols, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got it on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive and often.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on.
A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Complete on the left to Smith. He's loose. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. There's a crease. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give on the counter. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Run in the red zone. It's Jones. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that left. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And off to Jones. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
You talk about having to have it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
The Razorbacks take their first timeout, and they'll still have 2 timeouts. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
It's a deep.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W?
ready, team. Go, go.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on 4th down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the first down.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Jones. Push down for the tackle.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our...
Maybe some room here. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the ball's in a good spot here with second and short. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
3rd and after.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll run it again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Bettis. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab on the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You can sense the...
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running inside, it's Jones. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires quickly. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Jones. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Flips it out on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Got his man.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He's got him. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Going to the run, it's Jones. And there was nowhere to go, just stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteer! Put 6 on the board. So Alabama once again takes the win in this smoking hot rivalry between the Vols and the Crimson Tide, and the party in Tuscaloosa will last well into the night. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Down, ready. Red 54, red 50, go, go. Ready. Go, go. Ready, go, go. Here we go. Ready, go. Down, ready, go. Down, ready, go, go. Ready, go. Down, ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Here we go. Ready, go, go. Down, ready, go, go.
Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Break.
The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Ready, go.
They'll move the tight end.
Go. Ready, go.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Maybe a crease. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And off to Jones. Turning it on. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking down the middle. All by himself. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
The Volunteers have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tennessee. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this game. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires left side at Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Could be an alley. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. He's got 59 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Went right back to him, and again, he is denied. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground. And he's in. Touchdown ball.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you've got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Jones. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go right back to him. Finding some room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the play fake. Stands in and takes the hit. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up in the double coverage.
He's got him this time. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man, it's Jones. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection going. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeps it on first down. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Got him downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
So here is the Tennessee offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He now has 111 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's got the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught by Smith. And they swarm him under. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 4th. He tries to take the top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Now I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. Touchdown ball! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a 4-3. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Everybody, where did he go?
The run inside. It's Jones. Picks up the first down. Got a little grass. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteer. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Go, go! Ready! Go, go! Yeah, ready! Ready, go! Ready, ready! Ready, go! Ready! Go, go! That's all you got? This is Gaylord, Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand.
And the Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Volunteers offense will have the first possession of the game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Under fire, and down he goes.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
Caught, and he's got room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10.
They'll give it on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and...
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They want to throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. The sure hands. It's Bettis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Stop, no chance. This defensive... Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires into traffic, kicked off. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks. And
no reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Running inside, it's Jones. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. It's complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Volunteers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And off Jones. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jones. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll try the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bettis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. That's reeled in. It's Bettis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The play action fake. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Open on the left side, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Jones. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it. Back's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back.
What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they
Down, ready. Wide, ready, three. Wide, ready, three. Ready, go. Ready. Wide, 80. Wide, 80. Wide, 80, go. Down, ready. Black 18. Black 18. Go. Ready, ready. Red 18. Red 18. Ready, go. Ready. Black 88. Black 88. Go, go. Here we go. Ready. Red 80. Red 80. Go, go. Down. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Go, go. Down. Ready. White 29. White 29. Ready, go. Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. White 80, go. Down, ready. Red 54. Red 54. Go, go. kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Got the quick completion. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Pulls it in. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Right, here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
Fights off a defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. In the red area, it's Jones. Might have a chance. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute super.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that first play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Bettis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after
as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Jones. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Bettis. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Jones. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hawkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, we saw them have to punt on the last drive. That's not the case so far this time. Much better job executing there on 3rd down. I know it's early. 3rd play of this drive, but picking that up, that should give this offense tons of confidence and a little bit of juju here moving forward.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jones. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Volunteers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The short hands. It's Bettis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the... Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Good, solid tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this. Hand off to Jones. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Bettis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And the Vols look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense...
Here's a little room there. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Jones. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. His third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Jones. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Jones. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. On the option. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can... Touchdown, Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Ready, go! They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Jones. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
it's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is